guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is April 23rd, 2024, and welcome to the Grand Spanish channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, you have the sleeping giant and Britain are giving the yellow and blue country the largest aid in their modern history, raising reasonable question about who will operate all these equipment system, given the lack of the yellow and blue army men. Now, the bear believe the most of the military aid is intended for NATO forces that will enter either as mercenaries or as a regular army in the yellow and blue. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Guys, these last couple of days, I've been posting videos ever since the sleeping giant passed that bill on Saturday, that $95 billion bill. They've been sending crazy amount of equipment. It's not even funny anymore. They're sending a whole bunch of storm shadows. They're sending F-16s. I mean, they're sending everything. Denmark completely sent every single one of their F-16. They have no more F-16. It's completely all gone. You have to ask this question: who's gonna be operating these equipments? Who's gonna use these equipments? And War News 24/7 is absolutely correct. There's no yellow and blue army men out there. There were shortages this last couple of months. So who's going to be operating these things? Look out. Look out. Seems like sleeping giant NATO forces are going in. All right, guys. I just posted a video not too long ago. You have Germany. You wouldn't believe it. 90,000 camouflage getting ready. Sleeping Giant and the French, they are also in Odessa, if I'm not mistaken. So I did post a video. The link will be in the comments box. Let me just read this title really quick. Guys, I'm a little concerned about what's going on with Twitter and also the internet connection. Today's internet has been very, very slow. I mean, it's just, the connection is terrible. And so stuff like that, again, you need to look out for these type of signs, because I believe what's going on is that they're preparing for a massive biblical war event. My next video, the bear has moved their nukes. All right, so that's going to be my next video. I'm trying to get the information, but for some reason, everything is down. You got Twitter is really slow. I mean, look at this. Look at this, right? Give me a second here. That's Twitter. Okay, so it seems like it's working now. So let me just refresh the page. So I just refreshed it. They go to X. So I should have never refreshed it. Man, I was waiting a long time to share something, and that I usually share the link, the news link to my videos, and I kind of refreshed and made a big mistake. But yeah, they go Twitter for you. Down. Down. The X is down. All right, so I don't know what's going on, guys. I get all my info on X, and also I get all my info like War News 24/7. But yeah, there's some stuff going on right now, guys, and you know, things like this, you need to look out for these signs. You know, we have seen again, the infrastructure here in the Sleeping Giant possibly could be impacted. Who knows? The grid, the water companies, and other stuff. Again, we were told by the FB, and I'm not saying the last letter, but we were told to be ready for these type of stuff. So I've been posting videos left and right about cyber, and it's very important that people get ready spiritually, physically, mentally. All arms depot in Germany and Poland open. The Sleeping Giant and Britain transfer huge quantity. It's not funny anymore. Huge quantities of equipments to the yellow and blue for the new army. The new NATO army. There is a new one. Who is the actual recipient? Who's going to be using these equipment? It ain't going to be the yellow and blue forces. It ain't going to be the yellow and blue forces. It's going to be, I do believe it's going to be the new NATO. And I just posted this video not too long ago. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 90,000 NATO camouflage. Look out. Oh, by the way, look at this here. The Sleeping Giant French in Odessa. It's coming. It's coming. And I've been posting a video these last couple of days. The title, It's Coming. They are not wasting any more time. And the big question is, who's going to be using these equipments? Who's going to be using the system, given the lack of the yellow and blue army? Who's going to be using them? I remember back in 2019, everybody went cuckoo for Cocoa Puff when they thought that the 4-5 was going to take us to WWE. Because my button is bigger than your button. Remember that? Can someone tell Kim that my button is bigger than his button and my button actually works? Everybody's like, oh, we're going to go to WWE3. Yeah. The package is really huge. Yeah, they're sending a lot of stuff. It's really huge and has already started to be transported to the yellow and blue, as it was previously placed in warehouses in Europe to reduce its delivery to the yellow and blue. Most of the Sleeping Giant aid to the yellow and blue, which still needs to be approved by the Senate, was pre-placed in warehouses in those two countries there. It says here you have some very powerful equipment will be among the first. I'm skipping some of the names here, guys. Well, shells, put it like that, will be among the first to be delivered in an effort to reduce the ratio that has now dramatically opened to the treatment of the yellow and blue army. Now, guys, the bear is also taking territory. They're taking as much territory as they can. All right, so they're not wasting time either. And they're going to get their best tanks, the T-80 Terminator tank. Hundreds of them possibly going to go into battle. The Sleeping Giant leader had already ordered the transfer of all these equipment to those two countries a few weeks ago. So they already knew about this. They already knew. Again, all this was already prepared. Pending additional to ensure the rapid dispatch of very powerful aid to the yellow and blue. This is coming out from the Sleeping Giant. Britain said, huge package. We're sending huge package for the yellow and blue with 1,600 missiles. Equally large is the British package for the yellow and blue, which will be officially announced by this person. The package includes the immediate delivery of very, very powerful equipments. You got birds, you got all these stuff here. You have vehicles, you have other systems needed by the yellow and blue forces. Man. They're not going to be using this. I feel like it's going to be a new army. More specifically, according to, once again, the British Ministry of D, the new package includes the following. Number one, 1,600. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 1,600 Storm Shadow. And other stuff. Number two, 60 boats with armament for river operation. Number three, 400 vehicles, including 160 Husky. Again, no dogs here. 160 Husky vehicles, 162 other vehicles, and 78 all-terrain vehicles. Number four, 4 million small arms rounds. Number five, credit of the, I'm going to skip that, currency the yellow and blue for further supply of these equipment, such as the UK-made UAVs. At the same time, the yellow and blue and Britain signed a framework agreement to cooperate in defense and production, officials in the yellow and blue country capital said. Why are they doing? I'm trying to figure out why, man. Why? The bear is bad, Lewis. Oh yeah, the bear is bad? Has the bear gotten into the sleeping giant land? Has the bear gotten into Europe? The bear is still in their land. It's still in their land. Here's the thing: is that so many people watch too much TV, the NEWS, and they just believe all the stuff in the NEWS. They believe everything that the NEWS says. Some people just don't believe the NEWS. They just don't like the bear, period. Not too many people are built to play this game of chess. Not too many people understand this game of chess. You cannot go by, whatever, some, again, videos on platforms, and you cannot go by the NEWS here in the Sleeping Giants. 99% of the stuff they put out there just, again, like I said, not too many people are built for this. And this is why there's a lot of watchmen, watchwomen out there. Look, some people, some Christ-like out there, Christians, going to be like, we stand with the yellow and blue. Here's the thing. You need to understand. Those in the spotlight, yellow and blue, those in the spotlight here in the Sleeping Giant, they're not going to be there for you. The man that declared an abomination on Resurrection Day, he ain't going to be there for you. He ain't doing this for the yellow and blue. He ain't doing this for the Sleeping Giant. Their main goal is to take out the bear. Why? Because the bear is a big THIEAT. The bear in their bricks is a big THIEAT to the Sleeping Giant system currency and so many others. The Red Dragon, they could just sell the Sleeping Giant bond and that's it. Just crash the Sleeping Giant dollar. It's all about power. It's all about, currency and so many other things. This text was signed at a conference of defense. You have expert industry in the yellow-blue country capital, attended by representative of about 30 British defense companies who visited the yellow and blue capital to discuss possible joint venture with the yellow and blue producers in the field of equipment and defense. This is the first inter-GOV agreement on cooperation, strategic industry minister told reporters after signing the ceremony. Who in the world is going to operate all these stuff? Who's going to use these stuff? Once again, you have the Britain PM has promised the yellow and blue the largest Christmas present in the kingdom's history worth of $617 million. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. NATO, a new NATO army. What's going on here? A new NATO army. They will be the one using these equipments, not the yellow and blue forces. Again, there's a shortage going on with the yellow and blue forces. That's why Mr. Z came out like a month ago. We lost only 37,000 men in 2.5 years. Man, I don't know how you do it, Mr. Z. You make King David look so bad. You the best of the best. I mean, share your secret with us. Share it. 32,000 were lost in 2.5 years. Please share that with us, Z. Please share it with us. How in the world you did it? Going against the biggest land, the bear, with their powerful soldiers. The bear only took out 32,000. Wow. King Nebuchadnezzar, man, he's proud of you. Man, he definitely wants you in his Babylonian soldiers' army. Baloney. Baloney. For him to say that is baloney. Deceiving system. That's what it is. Sleeping Giant is preparing a new aid package for the Yellow and Blue, which will be much larger than usual. According to the publication, which cites the Sleeping Giant official, once again, the Sleeping Giant is preparing to include some very powerful vehicles in a new package, along with some very powerful system. A lot of stuff here, guys. A lot of stuff. Specifically, the Yellow and Blue Army will receive Bradley infantry vehicles, M113. And I'm going to skip all that there, guys. You see all that? You see all that? That's Christmas presents. That's Christmas stuff. You get a Mercedes, you get a BMW, you would get an Audi, and you would get a Maserati. You're gonna get a Volvo, and you're gonna get a Civic. And again, that's what we get. Us Sleeping Giant, we get like the, the cheap ones. It says here, other details are not yet available. Once again, this package will be sent as soon as possible. Several Sleeping Giant senators are in favor of including, which, by the way, it was passed. The Senate passed it. They passed it. They passed it. So, it has to go to Mr. Burns' desk. Mr. Burns signs it. $95 billion. 60 would go to the Yellow and Blue. 27, I think, would go to the Holy Land. Some would go to Taiwan. And the Sleeping Giant. The Southern and the Sleeping Giant, 0. Hawaii, 0. Ohio, 0. Baltimore, 0. California flood, 0. We get nada. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, man. Jeez. Talk about putting Sleeping Giant first. Thank you so much, Mike. We got nothing. Nothing. Not one penny. Sleeping Giants. They already signed the pack. Alright, so a lot of this stuff here I'm just going to skip, guys. You get the picture here. There's going to be a lot of stuff. And right now they're shipping it ASAP. They're sending it. Look at this. Another land. Another one. Lithuania is sending a whole bunch of vehicles. I'm going to skip this one here too, guys. But again, you get the picture here, right? They're sending them. They're sending them. Alright, so Lithuania is sending... Oh, look at this. Someone else is coming in. Turkey! How dare you, Turkey? I thought y'all were allies with the bear. Oh, Turkey will give T-155 to the Yellow and Blue capital. Turkey! What are you doing? Turkey. According to the bear sources, the Yellow and Blue capital hopes to receive... It's Christmas. Well, we got Turkey, Denmark, British, UK, Lithuania, Germany, Polish. I mean, you got everybody just coming in. They're sending stuff to the Yellow and Blue. The big question mark is, who will be using these equipments? It ain't gonna be the Yellow and Blue forces. Someone else is gonna go in. Someone are gonna use these stuff. And they are talking about the new NATO army. Keep your eyes open. Sleeping Giants, they're already in Odessa. You have the French, they out there too. It's just a matter of time. TikTok, TikTok. And I ain't talking about the app here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.